Hello. Welcome to the Learn American English channel where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to learn how to handle money and finances. Are you excited? This should be fun.
Hey, Emily, it's been too long. How have you been?
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, it really has. I've been all right, just dealing with life, you know.
I hear you. Anything specific going on or just the usual ups and downs?
Well, to be honest, it's a bit more than the usual. I've hit a bit of a financial rough patch recently.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Want to talk about it? Maybe I can help or give some advice.
That's actually why I was hoping we could meet up. I remember you mentioning how you've managed to save despite not making a fortune.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to share what I know. What's been happening on your end?
Where do I start? Unexpected expenses left and right. My car needed major repairs, and then there were some medical bills. It all just drained my savings faster than I expected.
That sounds really tough. It's scary how quickly things can add up and throw us off track.
Yeah, it is. I thought I was doing okay with my money, but this made me realize I'm not as prepared as I thought.
It happens to the best of us, Emily. The important thing is you're looking to get back on track now. There's always a way to turn things around.
I hope so. I really don't know much about managing money, savings, or anything like that. I've just been paying the bills and hoping for the best.
Well, you're not alone. A lot of people start there. But I've learned it's all about taking small steps. For starters, tracking your spending can be really eye-opening.
Tracking my spending. I guess I could give that a try. It sounds simple enough, but
It's a start, and it can make a big difference. Let's dig into some details and see where we can get you started on a better path.
honestly, Sarah, just sitting here talking to you about it, I already feel a bit lighter. It's been weighing on me, you know?
I can only imagine. Financial stress is a heavy burden. But I'm here now, and we're going to tackle this together.
I've never had to borrow money before. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable, but I'm so grateful for your offer.
Emily, there's no shame in needing help. Everyone faces tough times now and then. What matters is how we handle them and who we have by our side.
You're right, and I promise as soon as I get back on my feet, I'll pay you back, every penny.
And I have no doubt about that. But please don't rush or stress about paying me back. Your peace of mind is what's most important right now.
How did I get so lucky to have a friend like you? Thank you, Sarah, truly. You're a lifesaver.
It's what friends are for, Emily. Besides, you've been there for me in so many ways. Now let's talk about how we can prevent this from happening again in the future.
I would love that. I want to learn everything you know about managing money wisely.
First things first, we'll create a budget that works for you. Tracking your expenses will give us a clear picture of where your money is going.
That sounds like a plan. I've tried budgeting before, but I always seem to get off track.
It happens, but the trick is finding a budgeting method that fits your lifestyle. We'll experiment until we find the right one.
I'm all ears. And what about saving? Starting from scratch seems daunting.
We'll start small. Even a little bit saved each month can add up. The key is consistency and building an emergency fund so you're prepared for unexpected expenses.
Consistency, got it. And I'm curious about these side hustles you mentioned before. How do you even find something like that?
Oh, there are so many ways. We can look into freelancing, online sales, or even local gigs. It's all about leveraging your skills and interests.
I've always thought about trying something on the side, but never knew where to start. This could be exciting.
Definitely. It's not just about the extra income, but also about doing something you enjoy. We'll dive into that more next time.
I'm actually feeling hopeful about the future for the first time in a while. All of this, it's exactly what I needed.
I'm glad to hear that, Emily. Remember, it's one step at a time, and together we'll get you to a place of financial stability and happiness.
Thank you, Sarah. I don't know what I'd do without you. Let's make a plan and get started.
After we've set up your budget and savings plan, we'll explore investments and more detailed financial strategies. You're going to come out of this stronger than ever. So let's dive into some basic financial strategies. First off, budgeting. It's all about knowing where your money is going. The key is to keep it simple. Start by tracking your spending for a month. You'll see exactly where your money goes, which can be eye-opening.
Tracking every penny sounds daunting.
It can be at first, but there are apps that can help. Or if you prefer, a simple spreadsheet works wonders too.
Okay, I can do that. And what's next after tracking?
Then you categorize your expenses, separate them into needs and wants. That way you can identify areas to cut back.
Makes sense. Reduce the wants to save more. Got it.
Exactly. Now on to building an emergency fund. It's your financial safety net.
I've heard about emergency funds before, but never thought it was possible for me to save up for one.
It's definitely possible. The idea is to start small. Even $5 or $10 a week can add up over time.
So, it's more about the habit of saving rather than the amount.
Precisely. Aim for a small goal first, like $500, then gradually increase it. Before you know it, you'll have a solid emergency fund.
That actually sounds doable, and comforting to know I'd have something saved up just in case.
Absolutely. It gives you peace of mind, plus it prevents you from going into debt for unexpected expenses.
Debt is the last thing I want more of. I'll definitely prioritize an emergency fund then.
Good to hear. And remember, this is a judgment-free zone. We all start somewhere. The important thing is to start.
Thanks, Sarah. I feel like I have a clearer path forward now.
That's what I'm here for. And as you work on these steps, we'll explore more ways to secure your financial future.
I'm actually excited to see where I can go from here. With a budget and emergency fund as my foundation, things seem less overwhelming.
And that's the goal. To make managing your finances feel empowering, not daunting.
Empowerment. I like the sound of that. This conversation is turning out to be a real turning point for me.
I'm so glad to hear that, Emily. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. We'll tackle everything one step at a time.
With you guiding me, I believe I can really do this. Thank you, Sarah, for giving me the tools and confidence to start.
You're welcome, Emily, and this is just the beginning. We'll revisit and adjust as you grow. You're on your way to a healthier financial life. Now that we've covered budgeting and the importance of an emergency fund, let's talk about growing your money. Investing can be a great way to see long-term growth.
Investing sounds complicated.
It can seem that way at first, but it's about making your money work for you. There are plenty of beginner-friendly options, like mutual funds, which can diversify your investments to reduce risk.
I'll definitely look into that. And what about side hustles?
Oh, for sure. Side hustles have been a game changer for me. For instance, I started freelance writing on the side. It not only brings in extra income, but also keeps my skills sharp.
I love that idea. Maybe I could use my graphic design skills for a side hustle.
Your talent could definitely bring in some extra cash. Plus, you can work on projects that interest you, which is a bonus.
It sounds empowering, honestly, to have more control over my finances and not just live paycheck to paycheck.
It is. And remember, starting small is okay. The key is to stay consistent and keep building on it.
Thanks, Sarah. I feel like I have a direction now. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your advice and support.
Anytime, Emily. I believe in you. And remember, your financial health will improve with time and effort.
Thank you, Sarah, for everything. You're more than a friend. You're a lifesaver.
Did you enjoy the conversation today? Was it relatable? Try using the conversation with your friends. We hope you learn how to handle money and finances. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.